Hi, hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to be talking about The Science of Getting Rich, Chapter 16, some cautions and concluding observations. Throughout the Science of Getting Rich book, we've learned that many people believe that the supply of wealth is limited. However, as students of the Science of Getting Rich, we know that that's not true, that we have to hold to the truth that there is abundance all around us and that wealth can be accumulated through a scientific method. So regardless your race, your age, your gender, it doesn't really matter. It can be accumulated no matter where you are, no matter who you are. As long as you keep thinking and acting a certain way and you have an advancing mind and you keep the faith that you will become rich, you will become rich, and there's nothing that can keep you in poverty. And on your way to becoming rich, you gotta keep on the creative plane and stay out of the competitive thought, because the more creative your mind is, the better it is for others. And when you become rich, you inspire others that they too can become rich. And in this chapter, Wallace Wattles reminds us not to worry about possible future emergencies. That those possible emergencies, as long as you keep on thinking and acting a certain way, sometimes they just go away on its own, or either as you approach it, a way around it, over it, under it, through it will appear and will get rid of the whatever problem it is. So instead, we focus our attention on doing all that we can every day in a perfectly successful manner. He says that nothing can defeat a man or woman who's on their way to becoming rich along scientific lines. He also said not to give any thought to possible future disasters, whether personal or natural. He says that we'll find that for every difficulty comes with it a way to overcome it. We should guard our speech. We should not speak ill of ourselves or others, and no discouraging words whatsoever. And never think or speak of possibility of failure, not to yourself, not to others. So speaking of nothing negative, you are not to speak about the times being hard or doubtful. He says that for people operating on a competitive plane, it may be so, but for you, it will never be that way, just because when you are creative, you are above fear. And the competitive ones, while they're experiencing hard times, you, as a person operating on a creative mind, will find your greatest opportunities. So train yourself to always think and speak in terms of advancement. And don't ever be disappointed if something you're wanting to happen didn't happen exactly the way you had expected it to happen. Just keep faith that something better will come along and be grateful for it. And Wallace Wattles said that this is what's gonna keep happening for you. From what seems to be a failure will turn out to be a better thing for you down the road. He says that these kind of things will keep happening for you if you just hold steady to your faith and always be in deep gratitude and just keep doing all that you can every day in a perfectly successful manner. And he says that if in fact you do fail, it's because you have not asked enough. So you don't fail because you lack the skill or the ability. It's not the talent or the ability. He says that as long as you follow his instructions in the book, you will develop the talent and ability that's required for you to do your work. And as you're studying this book, don't entertain anything any pessimistic ideas or anything that contradicts what he's teaching in the book. Instead, you contemplate on your vision and you cultivate gratitude and you study this book. So to end this chapter, let me leave you with this quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. So just have faith and always be in gratitude that everything is in perfect order, and you will get what you want when the time is right. So that's it for this chapter, and I will hope to see you on my next blog. Have yourself an awesome day.